proud of us.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
It's actually working today.
Mm-hmm. Because you had the green screen on.
Why didn't you check?
I
You
should.
set it
I'm
up.
gonna put you on blast too once we go up here.
Don't do that, because you the one who
She
set it up.
had the green screen on.
You
People.
set it up. Fuck it.
We about to go live.
Who cares? Nobody on here. Let's go live.
Yeah, that'll give me a chance to read what I got something.
Mm-hmm. How we do this? I forgot. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sister to Sister.
Sister to sister. How is everybody? Ramaat.
You guys broke today?
We're
What's
talking
moving?
about money. Money, money, money. You love money?
No, I actually don't. It's fucking stressful. But this is Lily Christ. Money is definitely stressful and some noise, but honestly, because we need money to do every fucking thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's just stupid. Honestly,
But let's talk about what is money. What's money to you?
money is what you need to survive on this fucking planet.
Well, the
What the
textbook
fuck is that?
definition of money is pretty much it's an exchange. So it's whatever medium of exchange that is going on currently. So us in the United States, we use the US dollar, of course. So that's our medium of exchange. So yeah, we definitely need that for everything. But do you ever ask yourself like what gives money its worth? Like it's paper, right?
Yeah, people was money at first. Slaves and shit.
Facts.
Yeah.
I mean, even before slavery, we definitely had to do things in order to buy stuff, so we did more of trading though. We were more into trading things. So if I had like a chicken and you had a cow, but I needed a cow and you needed a chicken, you would give me your cow and I would give you like 10 chickens and that would be our trade. Or they use precious metals, heavy precious metals. So gold or silver, shit that's super heavy. So if you wanted my cow, I would need like a couple pounds of gold or however much it cost back in the day, and you would have to carry it and bring it to me. But now, of course, it's paper notes. And how that came about was when merchants really, they weren't really bankers back then. They were more so merchants, the same
Mhm.
people that were trading and doing all that extra stuff. They came up with a bright idea pretty much to take all the heavy gold and put it somewhere secure. And in exchange, they gave you a piece of paper. So
Mm.
you give me like a pound of gold, whatever that's worth back then, I would give you a piece of paper and I'll tell you what that's worth. So that's when money was equal to gold. But that's not how it works right now, because once the merchants started taking the gold and giving people the paper, they started realizing, like, what the fuck? Like, I can just write paper and just pass it to people and they'll give me their gold. Like, that's pretty fucking cool. So, what they did was fractional banking, which still exists right now. So, all the gold that people were depositing to them, they would give them a little piece of paper, blase, blase. And at the same time, with that same gold that's in their vault, they will loan it out to people with interest. So they would take money that's not theirs, lend it to people, and accept interest payments. So if they gave them $100 worth of gold, you have to give me $105 worth of gold. So that's how it worked back then.
Mm.
And after a while, motherfuckers stopped paying them loans. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking the merchants got greedy. Like, oh shit, like I'm a money printer type shit. So printing all this money, and people started defaulting on the loans that they were getting. And that's horrible because this money isn't even theirs to be loaning anyway. So if you're taking money that's not yours and then you're lending it to somebody and they're not giving it back, what happens, especially if the person who initially made the deposit starts looking for their money. And that's where, recessions and Great Depressions start happening and shit starts crashing. The dollar, starts crashing. And after a while, especially after the Great Depression, they actually took gold off of the standard of money. It was 1971 when they actually made it official, our mom's birth year. So in 1971, Nixon's bitch ass, he was like, yeah, money don't represent gold no more. So I guess now people are wondering, like, okay, so if our shit don't represent gold, what the fuck does it represent? It represents debt. You given the same way that the you were giving your money to the banker and then putting it in the vault. They were taking your money and lending it out. It's pretty much a debt. Money is an IOU note. So it doesn't really mean anything. It just is a promise that you will pay what you owe type shit.
So pretty much money is worthless.
Our money is worthless, and it's getting even more worthless with the fact that it's being printed so heavily right now.
Right. That's interesting. I just learned something new today.
Yeah, money don't really mean shit no more, especially after 1971. It's not even worth gold anymore. And it's actually losing value.
Yeah.
That's what inflation is.
That's why we got to invest in crypto and stuff now. Or...
Yeah, crypto. What's crypto? That's a good leeway.
Shit, I don't fucking know. I just put my money into it.
Well, it's also money. Only instead of it representing gold, it represents like an algorithm in a computer, because people would trade gold because they would think it's worth something. Like gold is like worth like a lot to people. Like you can well, I think it's more so it's actually hard to get gold. That's why it's worth so much. So you put in a lot of work to get gold, so a lot of people want it. And that's the same thing with cryptocurrency. You have to put in your computer, not you in particular. Your computer puts in work in terms of trying to find out the algorithms in order to mine Bitcoin or Dogecoin or Ethereum or Cardano, whatever cryptocurrency that you're in. But it's the same thing. It's precious because it's hard to get, especially Bitcoin. Like I think it gets harder to mine Bitcoin every few years. So that's like the toughness in it. Like gold, it's hard to mine gold. With Bitcoin, it's hard to mine it on the computer because you have to do like math shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Bitcoin is. It's currency still, but it's not heavy. And that's what's beautiful about it, So we're still winning in terms of we ain't got to carry a whole bunch of gold and shit or carry a bunch of shit that we want to trade. We can just really electronically have money. And it's decentralized. So it's not controlled by any one bank. Just like the banks in the beginning, how they were just taking our shit and just lending it out to whoever the fuck. Like that's not how it worked. Crypto is on a blockchain. So it's managed by lots of computers. So if you're a Bitcoin miner, you kind of know what I'm talking about, but you can actually buy a computer and mine Bitcoin. And what your computer is doing is they're doing a lot of math problems. And if you crack the math problem, you get rewarded in Bitcoin or whatever currency you're mining. But that's crypto pretty much. It's currency, just like money, only it's not deflating. It's actually inflating. No, it's not inflating. What is deflation? No, inflation is when money goes down. It's deflating actually. Bitcoin is getting more valuable as time goes by.
Yeah.
So that's
invest in some Bitcoin. I got some.
Yeah, you got Bitcoin.
Yeah, I got a pretty good amount of cryptos actually.
I want some Cardano.
I have Cardano.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't have Cardano. I have all my crypto on Robinhood, and I'm really trying to get out of that toxic relationship. But the way their crypto works is I have to sell all my shit and then just buy it back in. And if you know anything about crypto or stocks, the money fluctuates all the time. So I don't want to sell low and then have to buy it back for more. That's my biggest fear, but it happens.
It's okay.
Yeah, but that's crypto. Crypto is another form of currency. Now, stocks, that's a different thing. That's more of you buying a piece of a company. So yeah, crypto.com is good for sure.
I have crypto.com.
Yeah, that's where you got your crypto?
Yeah, I think so. I don't fucking. I got so many places. My crypto's all over the place that I try to just put some shit in and just ignore it.
Yeah,
Let it grow.
that's what you got to do.
Yeah,
that's
it's not for me. It's for my kids. You know, so,
right.
So they don't have to get it out the mud. You know.
Yeah, that's smart. I know a lot
Yeah.
of people are into it just because they want to make a quick buck right now.
Yeah.
But that's not how you look into investments.
Or you're gonna fucking fail.
Whether it be crypto or stocks. I actually own more stock than I do crypto, and crypto has given me more returns than my stock.
I own more crypto than stocks.
I want to do that. Like, I'm so tempted to like really sell all my stocks and put it all in crypto, but that's irresponsible. You know, I like to keep it evenly distributed.
Yeah.
So
That's what's up.
But yeah, stocks is pretty much you owning a piece of a company.
Yeah. Well, that's some good information, you know.
Yeah.
As you elaborated on that. So
why do you feel like most people don't have money?
Because they live beyond their motherfucking means. Okay.
What you mean?
You want to live a lavish lifestyle and you're only making $10 an hour, you know. That's why I feel people are broke. And then you start selling your food stamps. Not saying, you know, there's nothing wrong with that, but it is something wrong with it. You know, I feel like you need to sell your food stamps. You need to reevaluate your life, honestly. I'm just being honest, you know, and I don't sell my food stamps. Yes, I get food stamps. I don't sell my shit, though.
Too.
I don't sell my shit because my kids need it. I eat, and vegan food is very expensive.
We need it though.
Yeah,
like,
we need it. Yeah,
it's not like we're like ashamed of it. Like,
I mean, shit.
We get it how we get it. I feel like people need to start utilizing these systems.
Exactly.
That's why a lot of people are broke. That's the one reason. Like, I don't need food stamps. I don't need anything, and then just be broke as fuck all the time.
Buying other people's food stamps.
Yeah.
You know.
Like, you obviously need food stamps if you're buying other people's food stamps, but I guess it's a little bit more thrifty if you buy it off of somebody else, because usually it's like half off, which is fucking ridiculous. Like, how do people do that? Like, sell their food stamps for half as much as it's worth?
Girl, I don't know. I mean, it's a hustle, you know.
It's not a hustle. It's stupid.
I mean, it's a hustle to some people, you know. I know people who get thousands of dollars of food stamps.
I know. If you have $1,000 in food stamps, why would you sell it for $500?
Why don't you buy food and sell your food? But you know, some bitches don't think like us, you know.
Oh no, but yeah, you're right. People, I feel like it doesn't really matter how much money you make, but like you said, people try to live like they're rich before they're rich.
Exactly.
You know, like I feel like making $10 an hour, that's cool.
That's manageable.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool if, you know, you pay for all your bills and stuff and you still have some money left over, and instead of blowing that money that's left over, you invest it into crypto. Definitely crypto. Stocks too, but crypto is really winning. And NFTs.
The fuck is that?
An NFT?
Mm-hmm.
It's a non-fungible token. So I think people, what they're doing, they're like, let's say there's a baseball card or some weird shit or whatever, like a super rare one. There's only one baseball card left. Like, you can like buy shares of this baseball card. It's kind of like a stock for material. It's like innovative. It's like, I don't have any NFTs. I really want to get into.
I'm going to get some probably today. That's
but
what's up.
NFTs are cool. We can make our own NFTs too. You know, like you can draw a picture and then, you know, break it up into fractional ownership. Like you can have a picture, but there will be like 100 owners. And if that ownership goes up in value, your share of the painting goes up in value. And if you want to sell your share, then you can sell it.
See, there's a lot of money out here that's, you know, that you can make. People just don't apply pressure. You know, they don't care. They rather sell their food stamps and other things.
I mean, if you sell your food stamps to buy Dogecoin, then that's one thing, because you'll probably make it right back. Dogecoin's hitting $1 this year.
Okay, let me, with selling food stamps, like, don't sell your food stamps if you're going to be hungry at the end of the month. Let's just put it that way. You know, like you got enough food stamps to, share and sell, that's fine, but if you're going to be hungry at the end of the month, ask people for money, no. Don't sell your fucking food stamps. Be
And
smarter than that.
like in order to get food stamps, you have to have a certain amount of children too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know the government to be really generous, except for this pandemic or whatever, which is crazy because we've been asking for reparations. But anywho, they're being generous just right now. But usually they only give you enough to support your family and the children that's on your case. So if they're giving you $1,000 worth of food each month, you probably got 5 or 6 kids and you need that shit. So selling it for half price, you're getting fucked twice. Okay? You're getting fucked twice.
Sure. For sure.
First, because you're barely getting enough anyway, because the government's never going to give you the amount you actually need to feed your kids. And then you're getting fucked again because you're pretty much slicing the value of it in half. And then actually it's a triple whammy because you're probably not even going to spend that money on food because you would have just left it in food stamps.
Exactly.
So what are you spending the cash on? Is it
Cigarettes.
Dogecoin? Dogecoin? Buy Dogecoin.
Cigarettes, condoms, probably a phone bill.
I don't think condoms if you're getting that much food stamps. You gotta have a lot of kids.
People just spend their shit on dumb stuff, Like you gotta invest. Like I'm not, a money expert or whatever, but I could call off for a few months and be okay.
Me too.
Even if I wasn't getting extra shit, I have a savings account that could back me up. Some people need that.
Yeah, you need 3 to 6 months worth of money just in case shit goes south.
Yeah, and shit went south with me. So, but guess what? I had a savings account. So I had something to back me up, and I still was comfortable. I still could afford food, and even without the food stamps, I still could afford food. I shouldn't say that.
Us as Black people, I feel like we need to get out of the spell of needing to buy unnecessary shit. If it's not making you money, then why are you buying it?
Exactly. People be trying to clown me because I don't wear name brand shit. Okay, bitch, I got money in my bank account. What about you?
Yeah, I think we probably, I don't think we're where we're supposed to be at our age.
But we're getting there.
But we're probably above, like our wallets are probably bigger than most people around our way because of just how we've been taught in the school system. They don't even show you the importance of money or investing in the school system, So we started late in investing. But
I started investing when I had my kids.
Yeah.
But
shit, I actually started investing when they started printing out all this fucking money. Well, a little bit before actually, no. Because I had invested like $2,000 into the stock market prior to them printing all the money that they've been printing. And people think that's a good thing or whatever. Like, oh, I get to spend it on this and that, blase, blase. But like that's not smart. Yeah, they want you to do that. You're just funneling it back to whoever you're fucking took it from.
Your master.
Yeah, so Amazon, Walmart, all of them are getting their stimulus checks.
I know Amazon got mine. But I still have money in my account, so it don't matter.
Right. But at the same time, like that, it's not. People think, oh, it doesn't matter if I'm supporting a business. Like it's bad for 2 reasons. Not only are you taking the money out of your pocket and giving it to a company that's already rich, but you have to realize with all this money printing, your dollar doesn't even really mean as much as it did a few years ago. So the value of it has gone down. So you're getting all this money printed and you're giving it away. So the little bit of money that you do have is becoming worth less and less and less. And you're going to be able to buy less and less and less. So you're just getting fucked if you're not saving or putting it into an asset that's going to appreciate over time. You shouldn't buy things that are going to be worthless after a couple of years because your dollar is going worthless. You want to buy stuff that's going to go up in value, like a house. Or stocks or crypto.
Yep, that's what we're working on. We gotta invest in a house.
I have a house.
And also, if you buy, fuck you.
I have a house. Shout out to my grandma Karen for being that elder before me to actually purchase that house for, my mother and father. And then later on down the generation, I was able to buy it from her. And I don't pay rent. I don't pay a mortgage.
Feel like you're better than everybody?
No, I want everybody to be like this. I want to buy up these houses on the west side. There's like several burnt ass houses on my street that I'm really trying to stack to buy. Like,
I get it. But
but
well, congratulations to you. I gotta pay over 1,100 in rent, but it's cool.
it's okay because you balance your money.
Exactly. Balance. It's all about balance and shit, you know. But anyway, you know, if you buy stuff from like Amazon and shit, make sure you're buying stuff that's gonna invest in you. You know, that's what I do at least.
Yeah,
Yeah,
buy stuff that's gonna make you money.
yeah, it's gonna make you money.
Buy your kid a lemonade stand on Amazon if you.
It's
need
all
it on
there's
Amazon.
hustles out here, you know. You know, there's Backpage. There's something.
I think Backpage is a little rapey, but wasn't they trafficking people on there?
No, it's just bitches selling their vagina for some money. That's if that's what you're into. You know, I'm not into no shit like that. I'm too scared to have sex again.
I'm into being lazy and doing as less as possible.
And you
know?
can do that. You honestly can do that. Just be lazy.
Invest in dividend stocks. We didn't even talk about dividends. You know, there's stocks that just pay you for owning a piece of it.
Yeah, I have a few of them. I think all my stocks are dividends actually.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of my stocks are not dividends, but I do have dividend stocks. I think I have Disney and what else do I have? Analytical Capital or any capital is like a bank or some shit. It's like a 9% dividend too. So dividend stocks, they pretty much pay you for owning a piece of their company. So for instance, what do I have that's big in dividends?
Don't you have Apple?
I do have Apple. Apple does pay dividends. I don't think it's that big of a dividend, but if you buy some Apple stocks every quarter, they're going to pay you. So whatever percentage, I think Apple's dividends, it's less than 1%, ain't it?
Oh, girl, I don't know. I ain't got Apple.
I don't
No,
know.
or do I got Apple? I think I got Tesla.
Tesla doesn't pay dividends, but I love Tesla.
Let me see what the fuck I got. I don't know what the fuck I got.
We ain't showing y'all our portfolio until we get to 1,000 likes.
Like
Like our page. I know Bitcoin going up.
That's probably the only stock I had that don't have dividends. It's probably Tesla.
Bitcoin is fucking. Bitcoin's
Oh, I
going
do
to 100,000.
have. No, I don't have. No,
Bitcoin's going to 100,000.
I do have Apple. When the fuck did I get Apple?
You been at Apple. Grandma told us to get Apple.
Oh. Okay.
All right, let me see. What's the dividend on Apple? Does it tell you? No.
Nope, doesn't tell me, but it's there.
Hold on, dividend. What is the dividend? Oh, you got a little 23 cents. Look at you.
Bitch, don't be telling people how low my dividends are.
That's good. 23 cents. That shit add up. And then you want to reinvest your dividends too. Don't collect it. Reinvest it. As soon as they pay you, buy some more stock. It don't have to be the same stock. Buy a different one, but reinvest it.
Yeah, reinvest it and invest in you. Like you can make money just being you. You know, like TikTok. It's one. I'm starting to get my followers up. You know, but you got to invest in TikTok also to start getting money from them for the most part. You know, you might have to show a little bit titties and shit. You know, but you know you can get some money off that. so I'm just saying, there's a lot of hustles out here for you guys to do. You know, like there's just so much money out here. You know, I'm just now learning also about this, so we want to share it with you guys.
Yeah, invest, please.
Yeah, just invest. Like,
what are your top stocks though that you would tell people to invest in? Stocks or cryptos? The top 5.
Dogecoin, Bitcoin. I made some money off Cardano, Ethereum. I forgot the other ones.
4 out of 5 of them are cryptos. So what's the 5th one?
No, all of them are cryptos.
Oh, the 5th one is.
No, the 5th one.
I said name top 5 things you would tell people to invest in.
Oh, okay. Well, I told you the crypto, and go invest in some Tesla too.
Tesla is your last one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apple's cool too. You know, Amazon's cool, but I ain't got no Amazon. I need to get Amazon. All the money I spend with them motherfuckers.
I definitely. That's why I have Amazon, because it just makes more sense. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know how much I spend on Amazon. I'm scared to even think about. I mean, probably a good 10 grand on them motherfuckers.
10 bands on Amazon?
Probably. I threw out the Amazon thing. Probably.
Damn. I ain't spend that much on Amazon.
Probably. I don't know.
Yeah.
But also, yeah, y'all just need to invest in yourself. Stop asking your friends for money. I can honestly say I never asked none of my friends for money. Like, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, if you really need the help, like, say if your boyfriend stole your money and shit like that because he's a crackhead, you know, stuff like that, you know, but that's your fault too.
I mean, I don't mind if it's like a close friend that I know would do it for me.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
good.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
mind borrowing it. I mean, I wouldn't mind lending it out, but I don't lend money out that
That you can't.
I can't afford to get back. You
Yeah.
know, people do that a lot. People are so helpful. You know, like they always trying to be buddy, trying to be cool to their friends and give them all their money. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Buy
If you
some
can't
stocks.
afford to lose it, don't do it.
Yeah.
You know, I can't afford to lose shit. I mean, I can, but I'm not willing to. I'm gonna be mad as fuck if you don't pay me back. But you know, so I just don't loan my money out no more. You know, but I don't have friends who need me either. So
That's a good feeling.
yeah, that's a great. I used to have friends that needed me all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't have friends that needed me all the time. I have like the few friends that I do have, if like they see that I'm struggling, like I wouldn't even have to really ask. They would just tell me, like, be like, "Oh, you need $20? Here you go."
Yeah, I mean, and those are good friends too.
Yeah.
You know, those are good friends that will help you out with money. But you know, I just want people to start being smart with their money. You know,
Yeah.
so you will get to that point where you don't need to ask your friends. You know, if I'm broke, honestly, I'll probably go to my grandma and I'll probably take a loan out because that's my fault that I'm broke at the end of the day. You know, I'm just too prideful to ask for help.
Yeah. And don't you think it's weird like how people like they have on like a whole outfit that's like worth like $500, but they're asking you for money and shit.
Yeah,
Like, how much are those Jordans that you're wearing? Like, why don't you just pawn that shit? Like,
yeah. Pawn that motherfucker. It's not worth. People think it's funny that I don't buy my kids Jordans. Their dads could do that shit.
I don't buy my children name brands at all. My children have a brokerage account in my name. Of course, they're not old enough, but my kids, they know how hard it is to get money. Okay, they've gotten it before themselves, so like they know how stupid it is to buy a pair of shoes for fucking $200-300. Okay.
It can't make you fly, can it? No, like you can't do none of that shit. What the fuck are you paying that shit for?
Is it making you money?
Exactly. If my thing, what I tell people think I'm crazy. If I want to buy a name brand pair of shoes, I'm going to invest in my son's own brand. You know, he's going to have his own fucking brand. I'm not going to sit here and buy somebody else's brand for that fucking much. There's nothing wrong with supporting people in their brand. There's nothing wrong with that. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But like you just continuously buying it and you can't afford it. That's when it's something wrong. Like you buying shit that you can't afford just to keep up with the fashion style shit. I'll go to Walmart in a quick second, the thrift store.
The thrift store is my
favorite. And you want to know what? My clothes last for years, 5 years plus. And with that cheap ass material.
You don't get mad either if you fuck them up too. If they're from the thrift store, like some of y'all be ready to kill somebody if they step on your fucking shoes.
It's stupid.
Like really?
People kill people for stepping over their shoes. This is dumb. Like this is the Jim Crow shit, you know? Like it's just dumb as hell.
Buy property, buy stocks, buy crypto, buy NFTs. I can't really speak on NFTs because I don't really have any, but I will be in there with you. And diamond handed. People get so scared at the stock market too. They don't realize like new people that jump in, like
they jump in because of the hype.
Yeah, and that's
where
happened.
You fuck up at, you know.
That happened to me because like I've been investing, you know, and then once Doge started, you know, popping and stuff, because I didn't know Doge was going to take off like that. I just bought it just because, you feel me? Like it wasn't even 1 cent yet. So I just bought it just because. And then when that shit started popping for everybody, like, you know, I posted a little screenshot of the fact that I had Dogecoin, blase, and people were asking me questions about it. Like, oh yeah, blase. And I was telling them like, look, like the first thing I would say was, look, if you're trying to invest, you need to hold the shit for a year. Not only because it's stupid to try to day trade and you don't know what the fuck you're doing, but the tax implications are crazy as fuck. If you sell before a year of holding, they're going to tax the fuck out of you. Your profit, of course, not what you put in there, but whatever profits you make, they're taking more than half. Okay. So it's just not logical to not be in it long term. So That's the first thing I always tell people. Like, you have to be able to hold this for at least a year. But the stocks that I tell people that I'm invested in, like, I'm not moving for at least 10 years. So the ups and downs that happen, like, they don't bother me. Especially, what happened with Workhorse, man, because like, that's one of my biggest positions, and I was buying Workhorse at like $8 and shit, and it had popped up to like fucking, where did it go to, man? It was high as fuck, man. But I know, like, in one day I made like a ban off of Workhorse, and everybody was like, oh my god, no, should I buy Workhorse now? And I'm like, no, do not fucking buy Workhorse right now. It's up 50% right now. Why would you do that? You don't buy when it's green. You never buy when it's green. You buy the dip. You buy when it's red as fuck. That's how people make money. You don't buy when everybody's hyping this shit up, when everybody's making money, everything's green. Don't do that. You buy when ain't nobody looking for it, when everything is red, like it's been for the past few months, Like, I've been telling people in my story, like, buy this fucking dip.
Yeah, people be scared about it, dip,
It's
They're scared to lose money, But if you broke, don't put your money in it. If you feel that's how I feel. Don't put your money in crypto. Don't put your money in stocks if you feel like you
need it.
Yeah, exactly. So don't do it. Like, because I had my stocks for years now. I had crypto for almost probably a year now. Yeah, probably almost a year now.
Yeah, mine's is a year. I've been investing for a year now.
Exactly. So, like, y'all, if you broke, don't even invest in that shit. Not till you get your money up, because you're going to lose money in this.
Yeah, it's going to go up and down.
And I advise you not to look at it either.
Don't look at, especially crypto. Crypto is different than stocks, because stocks, okay, you might do a little 4%, 2%. Crypto will swing your ass 30, 40%. Okay, it will fucking swing on the up and the down. So, like, if you're not professional, don't try to day trade it. Just hold it, and whenever you see it go down, buy that shit.
Exactly. Be smart about it. I want all my people to be rich one day.
Rich as fuck.
Rich, wealthy. I know some of you dumb motherfuckers ain't gonna listen, but it's okay. It's okay.
They're not dumb. It's hard.
No, they're dumb, Carla.
I mean, but I was dumb for a while.
Who was dumb? Exactly.
I don't know. Let's try to tell them in a way that should have been told to us.
You're right.
Because grandma, that's how she kind of like went about it. Like,
she called us stupid.
Yeah, and that's probably why we didn't want to do it. Like, no, that's not how you rich.
Okay, you're right. You guys are not dumb. You guys are just lack of knowledge. Is that worse?
It is a lack of knowledge, but just do what you can, and don't think you have to have a whole bunch of money. Like, we don't have a whole bunch of money invested at all. Like, I know people with $1 million portfolios.
I'm going to child support court tomorrow for some money.
Right, and like we just said, we definitely have food stamps. So our portfolio is not that fucking big at all. Our portfolio is not big,
but it's going to get there.
But yeah, because we're holding.
Exactly.
You have to diamond hand that shit.
Do I need food stamps? Yes, I do.
Yeah, I do.
But can I afford to not have food stamps? Yes, I can. Because I know how to budget shit. It's all about budgeting. Like, I could afford to not have food stamps, but I prefer to have it. Keeps money in my pocket. Goddamn it. So.
Yeah, and budget is a big word because most people don't do it.
Yeah, budget. Put your money in your savings. I don't touch my savings account unless I need to. I always knew how to save money.
But what is budgeting and what is saving money to you? Because right now, saving is fucking stupid. If you have a savings account with money in it.
But my savings account was strictly like, if my job finally fires me, I got, backup rent money and shit. That's the only reason why.
Okay, yeah. Well, then that's like budgeting. Yeah. Like, if you have a budget, that means you're writing down all your expenses. So if rent's one and you got groceries or whatever the fuck you got to do for your kids, you write all that shit down. Your utilities, you write it down, write down how much you have to pay for it. And then everything else, all the extra money, most people spend it. I don't. I chuck that shit in Dogecoin.
Well, I mean, I spend money. If I spend any money, it's going to be because I'm investing in me and to the business that we're growing.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's an investment, anything. If you're starting your business and buying equipment for your business, that's cool. If you're buying stocks, that's cool. If you're buying crypto, that's cool. If you're buying a house, I mean, this year, I wouldn't recommend buying a house, though. Like, I wouldn't recommend it. But real estate is a good way to get money. But right now, Like they tricking people into buying expensive ass houses, bro. Like it's crazy as fuck, bro. Like they're giving people 0% interest on their mortgage loans, and I don't think it's fixed rate. I don't know. I don't have a mortgage, like I just said, but I'm thinking that these rates fluctuate, right? And as soon as the Fed decides to taper all the money they've been pouring into the economy, them interest rates are going up as fuck. Like, cause yeah, it has to be a fixed rate, cause ain't nobody paying no 0% on their mortgage loan. Like that don't make no sense.
Right.
And then motherfuckers is going to default as soon as those interest rates go up, especially if you got a $300,000 house that you really can't afford on a loan. Loaning is dangerous. Even though I got a loan out right now. But I
pay my loans off. Fuck that shit. I just paid the other one off the other day. I said, hell no. It was only $200 something. I said, let me pay that shit off before the interest rate kick in.
The loan that I got is actually on my stocks though. Like once we get to 1K, I'm gonna explain a little bit more about margin and how that shit works. But half of my fucking portfolio is fucking margin. It's sad as fuck.
Don't do what you do.
Don't do what I do.
Do what I do. Just
I was thirsty.
It.
The market fucking crashed and I got thirsty. I was like, oh my God, I need to get margin because I ain't have any cash, like I had put, all the cash that I was getting from the stimulus checks and shit in there. And then it crashed even further. And I was like, what the fuck? What can I do? And then I just opened my margin account, unfortunately. But I mean, it's okay. It fell a little bit more when I did that, but I know it's going to go back up.
Yeah, you're going to get it back.
Yeah, I'm going to get my shit off margin too. As soon as I'm like at 10% margin, I cut it off.
Yeah. I don't have a margin account. I don't like borrowing money from people.
That's good.
I'm too prideful.
Don't do it.
No, I don't want to do it. I don't like getting loans. I don't like getting none of that shit. I just rather cash out everything. Only reason why I got a loan out for the car because it sounded good. But the interest rate's about to kick in. I said, fuck this. Let me pay this shit off, so.
That's why I want to get rid of my margin. Yeah. Because my interest rate. But I mean, I want to show people my portfolio before I do try to make like some drastic decisions like that because, it is kind of weird working with margin because it's like, oh, money. But then it's just like, oh, if I lose it, they're going to sell everything I have.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm still good though. I'm still in good standing.
Yeah.
But yeah, is there anything else I can think about in terms of what we do to fuck up our money? It's mostly
listening to these rappers.
Yeah.
Trying to get your body done. I don't understand when bitches get their body done and they still come back to the hood. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you bitches?
That might be an investment though. They could probably argue that's an investment.
But you still look retarded. Like, yo, girl, I'm not even trying to be rude. I seen this one girl walk inside the hospital and her ass was just so big, her legs were skinny as fuck, looking retarded. Like, you females didn't know that you guys are beautiful. You gotta. That's a different topic. But anyway, bitches investing in their bodies and they come back homeless and shit, and they just want to keep up with the style. Nicki Minaj got a big ass, but she could afford it. You bitches can't afford it.
Exactly.
You can't afford it. I'm just blessed.
Yeah.
I don't like when, my people feed into that shit, It's not cool. Some girls look good with it if you proportion it out the right way, But some of you girls look retarded. Like, I feel like if you want to do some shit like that, make sure you could afford to do it. Make sure you're not living in no type of hood. Unless you're trying to buy the hood.
I don't care. I live in the hood. Shut the fuck up. There ain't nothing wrong with the hood.
That's why she was able to afford that house.
That's facts. But I'm not in debt to the house.
Exactly. Fuck you. Okay.
But either way it go, like at the end of the day, I feel like don't sit up here and get shit before you get a house or a car or a security net blanket of assets.
Mm-hmm.
Like crypto or whatever the fuck. Because if you don't, then you're going to regret that shit. Every time you broke, you're going to be like, fuck, I should have got these ass shots. Shit, my problem is marijuana.
Oh, yeah. You smoke a lot.
I do.
I don't have no habits, honestly. Do I have a habit?
No, you don't. Hold on. You're an alcoholic.
First of all, bitch, I'm not an alcoholic, okay? I only bought one big-ass bottle, and that shit is still fucking here. So, fuck you.
I was just playing. She's not an alcoholic.
Not anymore, because I had 2 kids off of drunkenness. The fuck? The fuck I look like keep drinking for? No.
So you agree you used to be an alcoholic?
I wasn't an alcoholic. I just did it so I could have sex.
So you can only have sex being drunk?
The niggas I was with, yes.
Why would you?
It started off with that one guy because I couldn't fuck him with him looking like he just.
Why would you
I
fuck
don't
somebody
know.
you want to throw up just by the thought of them?
Because he was a nice guy at once, you know. He was a nice guy, and I love his skin complexion, which is nice, chocolate, smooth, you know. And I thought, you know, because I was in the church then. I thought because he was in the church, he was gonna treat me right, but he was still an asshole.
Mm.
He might be watching this. I don't know.
Well, you just said he was nice, and then you said he was an asshole.
Yeah,
so.
he came into an asshole when I said fuck Jesus, get money type shit, you know, because I was in transition and
You gotta stop insulting people's religion.
I didn't insult his religion. He insulted himself when I asked him a question. Why do you smoke and drink and you go to church and pray to God?
Because Jesus forgives all sins, even if you continuously do that shit.
Y'all gotta stop investing in these churches too, because they
Man, that is the biggest money grabber.
listen.
Bro.
I want to build a church. I do.
That's
we
the
should
biggest
do that.
investment,
We should do that.
bro. We building a motherfucking church.
Jesus is coming to save you still. They're gonna pull up my portfolio like this bitch is lying. She hates Jesus.
Oh my god.
Man, that was funny. Y'all gotta stop it and give me y'all donations to these churches thinking you guys gonna get saved. No. These pastors is flexing on you motherfuckers.
Flexing.
My pastors left the church because they wasn't getting enough money off of us.
Oh really?
It's a business.
Well, yeah.
It's a fucking business. Stop
Churches
giving
are
your money to these churches so they can flex on you and their fucking Ferraris and their big ass houses and shit. And did you start begging them for money because you're broke because you invested in the church? And then you say, oh, well, pray to Jesus.
No. He's only helping you,
I'm
obviously.
sorry, did I offend anybody? I really don't give a fuck, honestly. I used to do it. That was my brokest moments in my life, honestly, going to church.
Yeah.
I'm thinking me giving $10 is going to manifest into 10 million. Because that's the shit they told me.
Guys, giving and paying your tithes is not going to make you no money at all, unless you cool with the pastor and he looking out for you or whatever.
But you got to sleep with the pastor, probably.
Most instances, you paying tithes ain't going to do shit for your life, but make you $10 broker.
Yeah,
every Sunday.
I was sleeping in my car and everything.
Jesus ain't buy you no house?
No.
You had to do it?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yes, I did. It sucks, but it happened, you know. And I'm saying, stop believing what you believe in. I'm just saying stop giving these pastors all your money, When I was in religion, church could be at home.
Yeah.
So you
with the internet now, you
Yeah.
should be giving free sermons. What's with all these tithings? What do you really got to pay for?
For the word.
I don't want to pay for the word. But actually, in the actual word, it tells you got to pay tithes, though.
But in another book, it tells you don't have to.
Tuesday's Bible study.
Yeah.
We'll find it.
We gotta do Bible study after our child support court. Yeah. Child support, broke bitches hustle. I'm not broke, but my baby dad, he owed me a car for crashing my shit, so that's the only reason why he on child support. But,
yeah.
And plus, he's a deadbeat, bro. He tries, then he stops.
You chose, yeah. You chose the deadbeat, so he needs to pay you back for that fucking car, though.
Yeah, he did.
So stop giving your money to church, okay? Bad investment. Church, bad investment.
So some people, think going to church is makes them money basically, But I'm like, oh, so did Jesus hand you the money? No, he gave me this job though. Okay, retard. That's all I gotta say about that. We're gonna talk about that shit later. I know
Didn't you go into the interview for that job?
Exactly. The fuck? But anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, just stop doing stupid shit with your money, instead of giving your money to a pastor, invest that shit into yourself, there's ways to make money out here.
Mm-hmm.
There's always ways to make money, go door dashing, go fucking Instacarting, do shit like that if you're feeling broke, if you don't have a driver's license and shit like that, because it was a time where I didn't have it, just use somebody else's fucking name that you could trust.
Right, you remember I was door dashing with your name?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Exactly. So there's always money out here, and if you need like some more advice on way to get, I don't mind helping people, so you could just hit me up inboxing or whatever, and so we could, try to help you figure out where you're going wrong and why you're broke. Like, why are you broke?
Yeah.
Let's see why. Like,
Budget.
You gotta budget your shit out.
Extra cash. Don't give it to church. Don't give it to Walmart unless you have to.
I mean, they're the biggest suppliers.
But that should be in your budget, though. So I guess Walmart's going to get your money regardless. But don't give them no extra shit. Just budget your toothpaste and soap or whatever the fuck you need.
And go self-checkout.
Just play. Oh, just play. That was not financial advice. But yeah, just
do better.
Yeah,
just do better.
It's all boils down to budget, and then excess cash invested, and just live like you poor until you're not.
I definitely live like I'm poor for real.
I definitely do.
Well, not with this rent, but I have
kids your now. Rent's crazy.
Well, but I could afford it. But I have kids now. I didn't want to, hear gunshots every night.
I do hear gunshots at night. I live on the hilltop, but I wouldn't rather be anywhere else. I love the hill.
You're comfortable. I'm comfortable over here. You're comfortable. I like peace. Your energy is, on a higher rank, so you know how to deal with that shit.
Stop gassing me. Like, I'm just like anybody else. I just try to see the better. True. I like to see the better.
Yeah. If I hear gunshots, I'm bringing up my gun too.
I have a gun. I have a couple of guns. Yeah. I have several guns.
Invest in a gun.
There you go. If you want to invest a gun.
Invest in a gun.
Nice little 9mm.
Exactly.
Or you can get a 38, a cute little 30. I like your little cute gun. She got a cute little gun.
Put it in my pocket.
Exactly. That shit will fit in your pocket perfectly. I can't fit my gun in my pocket.
Fuck that shit. I should go in my pocket. I can sneak it in places. Just in case,
Guns are good investments.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
All right.
So, do we wrap up everything pretty much?
Yeah, I'm just thinking if your children are good investments too. Your children are definitely good investments. I'm trying to think what else. No, I'll just get some Dogecoin, man. I'm just keep saying Dogecoin.
And invest in your kids. That's what I'm doing. Investing in my kids.
Buy your kids Dogecoin. I bought my son fucking what shares because he's obsessed with this game. Roblox. This boy got 3 shares of Roblox. And he bought it when it came out, and it's more expensive now. He bought it at like $60-something. It was like 80-something.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah. So Roblox. If your child asks you for video games, Roblox stock. They ask you for Jordans, Nike stock. They ask you for food that you probably shouldn't be you're eating. There's fucking Cheesecake Factory stock. And Kroger stock. I'm invested in Kroger. I love Kroger.
I'm gonna have to invest in that.
Yeah.
But I want a black-owned grocery store.
I'm invested in a black-owned bank. BYFC is the ticker symbol.
I'm gonna have to. Did I invest in it? I don't know.
It's only like $3 and something per share. Buy it, black-owned. BYFC.
Is it a trust? Because I had a black-owned bank and they played the fuck out of me.
Really?
Yeah, I think it was United Bank.
I mean,
it's good for some people, I guess. I'm not saying don't go there, but
yeah, they do be playing. But PNC plays the fuck out of me. US Bank plays the fuck out of me.
I haven't got played from them.
I mean, you get whatever you get. Some people get it. I would invest in a black-owned bank because I'm gonna get fucked anyway. I might as well get fucked by my own people.
Yeah, for sure.
But
I'm gonna invest in that black-owned. I want to do more black-owned stuff.
Yeah, I don't have money in their actual bank, but I own a part of it, and it's cheap right now. So get it while it's cheap.
Yeah, that's what's up.
A few years, black people are going to start investing more, and they're going to throw their money in whatever is black.
For sure.
Or vegan. Invest in vegan shit.
Yeah, and on top of that, I do vegan TikToks now, trying to get my fan base up so you could watch.
And that'll be investing in her. Because sometimes you can invest in people without even spending your money.
Exactly.
By
just views.
Liking our shit, viewing our shit, going to my page and liking the actual page. We need 1,000 likes because I want to show y'all exactly what we're invested in, and we can probably go over why we invested in it. I'll tell you which ones I invested in blindly just because, which is the
Yeah,
black-owned bank. Just
And
because it's black.
And you could show your portfolio if you like to also,
Yeah, screenshot your portfolio.
Pretty sure your portfolio is probably bigger than ours, which is fine.
That's okay.
We're gonna get there one day.
It's okay that we have all different types of portfolios because you don't necessarily have to put a lot of money in to invest. Like with Robinhood, the only reason why I started with Robinhood is because you can invest $1 and it'll be cool. You know what I'm saying? Because that was the first amount of money that I invested in Dogecoin. Before it was a 1 cent, I put $1 into Dogecoin and got 104 shares, 104 or 109 shares of Dogecoin for $1.
Exactly. And also you can follow us on Anchor too. We have a podcast on Anchor. We're gonna do like more short things.
Yeah, these motherfuckers long. We're gonna start chopping up some of the ones we already have because I know there's some juicy shit inside that some of y'all don't be watching. Y'all need to be watching.
Yeah. But yeah, that sums it up for today.
Yeah, just invest.
Invest.
Money is about to be worthless. Y'all gonna have to go to crypto anyway. That's why I'm really at first, when people started catching on to Dogecoin, I wasn't trying to sound crazy and force y'all to buy Dogecoin, but really, I've been begging y'all to buy Dogecoin since it was fucking 16, 15 cents when it dipped from it was all the way up to 76 cents or some shit like that.
Man, I got my first Dogecoin at, I want to say 5 cents.
Yeah, that's when I started buying heavy.
And then I started buying more when the prices, raised, and now my average is higher. But
yeah,
I learned my lesson though.
But that's how you lower your average though, because if you bought it high as fuck, let's say you was one of the people that bought it at 35 or 40 cents, once it crashed down to 16 cents, you could have bought it and lowered down your average. And once it went back up again, which it is now, it's about to, I think it's at 31, 32 cents right now, but once it goes back up, then you'll have more shares that'll carry up with you. That's what I'm saying. Buy the dip. Don't ever just try to buy green. Buy red.
Exactly.
Everything. Crypto stocks. I don't know about NFTs yet, but I'll let you know on the next Monday. Money Monday.
And also, let me throw this out there for you bitches. When I hit you up asking to get my hair done, y'all don't respond. Y'all missing out on some money. Okay? Y'all ain't about your money. I need my fucking hair done. I'm tired of getting on here with a fucking ponytail.
Shout out to my hairstylist. I forgot her fucking name.
I might get my hair done by her. But yeah, I need my wig on. I need something. Yeah, she did a good job with her hair. I like it. I love it.
I think it's cool. I think I paid too much for it,
but yes, I need somebody to do my hair, please. I'm trying to look at. Yeah, this is all me. So let you bitches know I invested in my hair with wigs so it could grow,
You making fun of us bald-headed bitches?
I am. No, I'm not. I was bald-headed before, too. I used to have to wear shirts over my neck. My hair. It was horrible.
I remember that. I remember that phase, bro. When you I remember that shit so much. That's hilarious as fuck. You was bald-headed covering your neck.
It was horrible.
All right, well, yeah, this is our first Money Monday. We ain't show y'all our stocks because y'all ain't like our shit. Like our page. We need 1,000 likes. How far are we away? 75? We need 75 more likes to get to 1K. And then we're going to put our portfolio on blast and we'll show you, run down all of the stocks and crypto that we have and why we pretty much put money into it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're going to start at a new time soon. We're going to test it out first, but.
And sorry about the last time. This nigga didn't fucking put the green screen off, and our green screen has been fucking up.
But you set it up, though.
She did it, okay? She didn't take it off, okay?
So
it was making it slow to where we was talking, but our words didn't catch up with our mouth. Fucked up our broadcast yesterday with our couple, and I'm really upset about that.
That was a good talk.
That was a good talk.
We have to do that over.
We're going to do it over. All the ones that we've deleted, just know we're going to redo it. All right, but
all right, peace and love, everyone.
Peace and love.
If I offended anyone, I really don't care.
She doesn't.
I don't.
All right, Rama Aunt.
Lily Christ, aka Jesus Christ.
Sister to sister.
We see y'all next time.
Yes.
Why the fucking this shit working? There we go.
Love you.